drug addictions, bad bitches, they gotta be just. See the Pico, black slacks, it's RP.
What's good, yo? We back, RTTV.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome back to RTTV!
Gang to the gang. What's up, baby?
And if it is your first time here, definitely won't be your last. Make sure you come right and smash the subscribe button.
And make sure you check out our Patreon. We got full and early reactions, a lot of lit shows, man. Walking Dead, we got anime, love. We got a lot, man. Check out the link down below.
And make sure you turn that notification button on, so every time we drop a video, you get notified.
Oh my god!
Well,
so guys, we're here watching Rick and Morty episode 3 of season 4. So Robbie and Evan are not here because they went back home.
Yeah. It's our official vacation.
So it's our official vacation. So,
so I got you with the Robert.
We're gonna have limited things dropping this week. But yeah, on the last episode, Rick made a friend from a guy who was trying to shit in his toilet.
And the best episode.
The best fucking toilet
episode
I've ever seen in my life, by the way.
But yo, that was a fight. That needs an award.
What, the toilet?
It needs an Emmy. Yeah, the toilet. Of course.
Yeah,
I wonder, does Rick and Morty have Emmys? I'm definitely gonna look it up.
You're supposed to be telling me that.
You're right. It definitely does.
Does it?
He just made that
up. But let's just get into the episode. Rick and Morty, season 4, episode 3. One crew over the Crewcoo's Morty.
Rick, I'm not rated to climb something this sheer.
Yeah, was that Ali's back?
Adventure. I'm the guy with only one hover chair. Damn, an alien spider just bit my finger. It's an alien cliff. You can just say spider. You couldn't do that an hour ago? I was eating and you're dirty.
He's so disrespectful. I need that.
Savage.
That's crazy.
Yeah, savage.
How much you think that costs?
Wow, no, that's stupid.
Bro, that's like when you eat a star in Mario.
Total waste of snakes. Corpse.
Yo, so why don't they use that for every mission?
Wait, what? Is that an
Right?
origami horse? It's a calling card from Miles Knightley, a heist artist, aka a hidden. He's not worth our time because he's a hack piece of shit.
So we definitely gonna see that guy.
Yeah.
Followed by slumber. Also, I hope Rick's attempt to crush the berry person is the point to protect her.
Oh,
I don't know what the fuck
I don't know what she was
I'm over
saying.
here listening closely like, yo, what the hell is she saying?
This was gonna be good. Show! Go where Rick and Morty go. Damn it!
Oh, got it.
For this heist movie that I'm writing, don't get drawn into the culture, Morty. Stealing stuff is about the stuff, not the stealing. Where is the oh, brother.
How did they come up with this shit, bro?
I know.
More like trying too hard, con.
Trying too hard.
Yes, a professional crew.
Yes, he's a getaway driver with Asperger's, and my butthole is a demolitions expert. How much is it?
What?
Some badges you need to put a crew together.
Or we
Oh shit.
Oh, he got caught!
Oh shit.
It's a trap.
wonder why we aren't fans.
Oh, wow.
For 10 minutes or you'll die.
Rick and Morty.
Well, or I'll have to hunt down what you become. Can't you just support for this genre? Then how do we get in? With a little help from some old friends.
So he's about to get a crew right
He's about to
now.
get a crew. Who's gonna be his crew?
Rick Sanchez, you son of a bitch!
Hey!
For a thing, Clark. My name's clear, Dino. I quit. The name's Clark.
His vlog.
Sanchez,
Oh, she back.
son of a bitch.
Sanchez.
I had a job that didn't care if you've done time or whatever's going on with your confusing ass hands.
She's a tank, my nigga.
Yeah, you gone up?
Hell yeah.
No.
You know what she can do with those hands?
Is that the guy? Nope. Hey, Truckula! You son of a bitch! I'm in!
I am Dracula! You son of a bitch!
The whole squad.
This squad's trash.
Guys,
What's the job?
that was it. Bye.
What?
Get in.
Question from a fan.
How about a rhetorical one from someone that had to be reminded that you exist? Hey, pal, that's not the question line.
Oh shit. That shit was lit.
Your moves mean nothing. I've seen what makes you cheer. My question
I
is,
see.
seriously? Lab coat, end rip off. Ah! You stole the gym.
That was
I need to
smooth.
split
That was
happy
fire.
hours and probably buy a beer. You're not an artist. You're Postmates.
I doubt this.
Oh shit! Wow.
Let's make things interesting. To heist the crystal skull of Horowitz. In a heist off!
Oh!
Heist off alert, nigga.
Well, by far the...
And Chocula.
Hey, half of Knightley's 8 are just 3 of Sanchez's 5.
Well, no heist is complete without a double cross, and I had the perfect job. Heisting the crystal skull.
That was it. Bye.
Looks like you're available for a
Oh,
job.
wow.
Why do you shape shift like that?
I know Rick Ben got it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He got
I'm
it
thinking the
during
same
this whole
shit.
shit right here.
With Rick Sanchez, welcome to Knightley's 9.
Oh, Rick, for real?
Yeah, you got that skull, buddy?
He put shit in there.
With a little help from some old friends.
Wait, how do you do it?
Wait, what's going on?
Heist the Tron. State your prime directive.
2 heist.
Calculate my...
Nice.
And 1 double cross with a switcheroo.
Compiling crew members most likely to double cross.
Wow.
Morty, what did I tell you?
What?
He said don't apply it on for too long. I like to hunt you.
Blame later.
Oh yeah.
Your skills are required for a job.
Oh
You
shit.
son of a bitch, I am.
Wow.
Really coming together. You know, Rick, I've been busy working on writing a heist.
Heist script. Yeah, you almost never bring it up. Oh, we should head over. That Grandpa's gonna run to the bathroom.
Wasn't even a heist.
Grandpa's gonna run to the
An
bathroom. That's
algorithm
really
based on
shit.
2 heist movies I slept through and use it to automate a joyless process you call art? Yeah, I really did, didn't I?
So, I'm in.
Yeah, well, you're in good company. Right, everybody?
Yes.
Oh shit, he hypnotized everybody.
Your skills are required for a job.
Yo, he got everybody.
What the
Yo,
fuck?
Rick just said it.
It's your skill.
You son of a bitch, I'm in.
Wow.
Sanchez is 3,329. Steal every square inch of heist con.
Nah, this nigga.
Wow.
This is the greatest heist.
Yo, he's a goat, bruh. Oh my gosh.
God, oh.
Whoa.
Alright, look, Morty, I did not know that was gonna happen. Don't worry, let's go.
Why is he like that? Why is he like that? This nigga hated the concept
Yo.
of.
And then he took the skull, threw it away.
Shut down.
Programmed to double cross.
You're not programmed to double cross me.
If I were, it wouldn't be much of a double cross.
Oh, wow, he's weird.
I'm in.
Wow.
I'm in. I'm in.
You got Morty.
Good job. I'm in. I'm out. I quit. Whose kidneys are these?
What the fuck?
What's happening?
These are the worst part.
Oh, how are we gonna stop it?
With a little help from some old friends.
Hey!
Hey, Mr. Poopy Ball!
My
Professor.
nigga.
When this semester's over, you're gonna be real sick of that phrase. So who here thinks they already know the work of Maya Angelou? What the fuck?
Oh,
Oh shit.
this
I didn't know
nigga.
this was that nasty.
Oh!
Nasty.
Sons of bitches.
Mr. Poopy Butthole.
You sons of bitch.
You son of a bitch. We got a job.
You son of a bitch.
No time to argue about it. I work in a volcano. What jobs do you think I've ever turned down?
Rick Sanchez, I presume.
Wow, as advertised.
Ah, yes. Put up some fight.
That's dope. That's dope.
Guys, you're doing a great
Real
job.
Tuscala? Tusk.
Listen, we need your help.
Rick, Morty, why me? Did something happen to Elon Musk in your own reality?
No, he's fine, but this is a team operation, and regular Elon can be a little bit controlling.
Growing up with tusks did pose social challenges.
Elon
It's possible that overcoming them raised my self-esteem and incentivized collaboration.
Yeah, or
Let's talk over here. How serious is this situation?
Incredibly serious and every minute counts.
In that case, I'm sorry I made you move over here for no reason.
Well, yeah, that was a little weird. It's exactly that kind of shit that made us worry about regular Elon.
Well, we're not opposites, okay? I'm just him with tusks.
Here to check your water pressure.
What?
Wait, what?
What? Does that say?
Interesting intel.
It appears some giant hidden
Security
camera
crime.
has been dropped on the planet, killing an estimated total of 57,000.
Executing
57,000 deaths and 0 injuries.
0 injuries. Okay.
the order.
What?
Nigga, what?
Oh my gosh! Talk about destroying a planet, my nigga. He took the planet's core, my
Got
nigga.
away with it. Commencing getting out of here before they get wise. Assembly calling card.
Wow. Nigga. Oh wow. And he
At
made
this
a
point,
card.
Heistotron has become large enough to heist the
Wow,
entire
that's what
planet.
Frieza did to the Saiyans.
on the table.
Part of its plan. That's why I picked this crew at random, and why all of us will be taking our orders from Randotron.
Let's get ready to.
Wow, what?
Bet you didn't see that coming.
Instead of 2 heist movies I slept through, Randotron's algorithm is derived from the plots of 3 David Lynch movies I pretended to like to make my friends shut up. Not even there.
Sounds good.
I don't really get it, but it sounds like that's the point.
That's a
No bullshit. Like.
It's important our non-plan starts randomly, so we have to wait until we're not ready. I'm gonna play Minecraft.
Oh, let kids play that.
I don't like these little jabs you get in, Elon.
Strange. Considering the time, Cassiopeia's primary star should be collinear with Orion and Ursa Minor.
What?
You don't shoot arrows that carry your voice without picking up a little astronomy.
Oh, we've already been heisted. How could Heistotron heist us if he's not even here yet? He's already been here. We've been watching a recorded sky on playback.
Hello.
Oh,
What?
wow.
Nah, this nigga is
This nigga is a savage.
Nah,
bro.
Heistotron is nasty, bro. What?
That's why it's random.
Remember
That's
that?
why it's random.
Yeah.
Fire, this show's
This
fire.
is fire, bro.
But what if this is a part of the plan to do random shit that will automatically throw them off the plan of
It's basically,
But yeah, that's what they're saying. They're like, if we go move so random, that we'll be able to get
it's
through.
basically like the Death Crystal episode again.
It's like a what?
They have to do the most randomest shit because that's the only way to break the cycle. Yeah, the gravitational number in the cycle.
And oh crap!
I've been expecting you, Rick.
But not like this, right?
It hardly matters.
Oh yeah? Does this?
What the fuck?
Confuse me. You are here now. That was the plan.
I know. It was part of mine, too.
What?
Right, buddy. You're not the one that's very good at planning. You've been making this shit up the whole time.
Rick, I think there's something you should know.
What did I tell you? That is something I should know. Or at least something I should have predicted. Which I did.
Hey, Rick, I was thinking
What the hell?
the temple and go on an epic adventure later today, you know?
Morty,
Like,
get out of my head. I know just the temple. And we'll grab a couple of lumberjacks on the way there.
Impressive. But what does it even matter if I'm random or planned?
It matters because it explodes when it hits 6 levels of contrivance.
Which is exactly why even being
He's like, it's on this list.
clap, see.
Jesus, I got you, nigga.
Slow clap.
Yeah, but like, what are they making fun of?
Well done, Rick.
Randotron
I'm afraid not.
should be able to walk through Heistotron's
Wow.
Heistertron's 975,467,000,007.
Did bring us in so that everyone would be here when I reveal that you're gonna explode after 9 reveals? By the way, you might not want to answer that.
If you're talking about the code adjustments you made after I reprogrammed your brain with my
I'm
nanobots,
immune to your nanobots.
you're immune to the ones you designed, not
I
mine.
programmed you to build nanobots that were ineffective on
A
me.
belief that needed to be placed in your head by my
I
nanobots.
believe
I
that.
programmed you to 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 believe that.
oh, he's learning.
I programmed
He's learning.
You to believe
I
that.
programmed you.
That was
was
my
my
plan
plan
the whole time. That's what I wanted you to think.
I knew you'd say that. I programmed you to believe that.
You think
that's true because I wanted you to think that.
And I programmed you to believe that.
What?
A most curious is one that was never written. Goodbye.
Wow.
Oh no.
Shit, alright, let's get the f out of here.
Rick?
Hurry, go.
I think this was a powerful lesson in the dangers of AI.
Tell you about this, Rick. You know that screenplay that I've been writing? Netflix is pretty interested, and I've actually got a pitch meeting there today at 3:30.
Oh, wow.
Oh, buddy, oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, well, I know you're gonna say that they're interested in anything, but you know, it's a big deal to me, and I...
No, Morty. I'm so excited for you. Are you kidding me? Listen, don't waste any time explaining. Let's go.
Look at his face.
Alright?
Are you sure?
Priorities, Morty. Let's get you to that Netflix meeting.
Okay, you have trouble getting here? No, it was alright. The planet's still contained in this sort of big storage grid machine, so we were sort of already pretty close by.
Must be nice. Try getting here from Malibu.
So good.
Try getting there from Malibu.
Nice movie. Okay, so it's kind of all built around this big crew with like a cool double cross, and then this big awesome twist where there's this other crew they put together, and their plan is to sort of not have a plan. But that was part of the other guy's plan. And
Kid, if you're slowing down because you think you're doing bad right now, Jesus Christ.
It's a really good pitch.
It's a really good.
I'm starting to think heist.
Remember they said Netflix takes
dumb now,
everything.
you know?
Yeah.
I can't put my finger on why, but I'd really like to go.
It's as if someone stole his enthusiasm for his own idea.
Yeah, without him even knowing about
Without him even knowing about it. He's still working on that stupid heist script. He's up in his room with his... the last 3 adventures.
I don't know. You could lose him.
I'm not gonna f***ing lose him. I'm gonna nip this shit in the bud.
No, as a matter of fact, you're not nipping anything in the bud. If Morty ever gives up on a single dream, it better be because of his own disillusionment.
Wow. This nigga's an asshole.
I don't want to talk about it.
Shitty ass
Just hang out
grandfather.
with you and go on adventures and do whatever you want to do, you know, forever.
Oh, well, okay. I mean, if that's what you want.
Wow.
Morty's idea
He did that.
turned into.
Nah, this
fire
episode.
ass
I don't know. This episode might have been better. I think every episode is getting better as the season goes, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know. This episode, though,
I really, while I was watching this episode, I was like, yo, I gotta keep each episode in its own sphere, yo. I didn't want to compare any episode to any episode anymore because they're all like completely different.
Can you walk me through something?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
So, you and Morty knew you needed my help, but you weren't sure I was good enough at karate, so you hired my grad students to attack me?
Yep.
But it was an emergency, Rick. How long did that take?
It actually took less training than you'd think. Your students all shared a pretty keen aptitude for martial arts. I don't know if that's by coincidence or if there's some correlation with their passion for African American women's studies. Maya Angelou did personify.
That's exactly the kind of connection I'd have loved to explore in my class. Too bad I lost my job for putting my students in the hospital.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck? Yo. Fucking food. Rick's an asshole.
Oh my god!
So tell me, explain that to me, because I'm a little confused though.
Like, okay, so everything, I don't know. I feel like if this was making fun of some movie.
Like heist movie.
Like a heist movie, right?
Like
but
Ocean's 11, shit like that.
But like, it was just funny. It was just the biggest pump fake throughout the whole. This episode was just a huge pump fake, and like even at the end, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that it was a trick that Rick tricked Morty into saying, "Yo, this screenplay is trash," but it was really good, so he could go on adventures with him and not do anything else for the rest of his life.
How did he trick him?
So basically,
So pretty much.
What
So pretty much what happened was, whatchamacallit, Rick was having a talk with Summer in the living room, like about like how Morty's gonna do whatever he wants, and he's gonna pretty much crush, he's like, he'll happily crush Rick and Morty's dreams. He'll happily crush his dreams. He's like, listen, and then Beth came out of nowhere and was like, listen, if Rick's dreams aren't crushed by Rick's better dreams.
If Morty said Morty's dreams ain't crushed by himself and actually thinking it, then it won't work.
So he made a whole plan just to get Morty to go to Netflix and find out from himself that he doesn't like the script.
To keep him around.
Because he literally went through the script. You think? You feel me?
Yeah, and he also said that Netflix takes anybody.
Exactly.
So because they liked it, he convinced himself that it wasn't a good idea.
It wasn't a good idea, especially because he had to live through his actual script. So Rick made him live through a script about doing a heist and people getting double crossed. Mad time.
Another thing that's
so when he got to explaining it, he's reliving it in his head like, yeah, you get double crossed.
Yeah, that's what
there's another double cross.
And on top of that, you know what helped with the double cross too? Him sitting there bringing him to all this spy shit and him being like, yo, spy shit is trash. I'm going to, like, listen, these guys are all trash. Like, I don't know why you want to write a spy movie. This shit is trash. Like,
it's crazy. That's why he did the heist of the skull and shit. All that just to make this nigga.
And they always, in the heist, they always double cross it. Like, I mean, y'all switch random about with this stuff. And then this, that.
Turn that shit the fuck off.
Nah, it makes sense.
I'm talking to Alexa, not you, mother.
Because how many double crosses are we gonna see on actual TV?
Yeah,
that's how TV is.
Yeah.
If you want to if you want to diversify the story, if you want to create a big, long series, there's just backstab after backstab, backstab, just kind of like this.
And then the end of the episode, it was like a double cross after double cross after double cross.
Double cross. That's the word I was looking for.
And it was funny. It was so funny. Like even when it's like I'm gonna assemble my team, right? And then it shows him assembling the different people.
I feel bad though, because yo, real talk, Rick's an asshole. He crushed two people's dreams. He crushed Morty's dreams of being a scriptwriter, and he crushed Mr. Poopy Butthole's dream
of being a teacher.
And not just having being a teacher, but having a synergy of kids that like African American studies and know how to do martial arts. Because Rick said, because them niggas, it's not like the dark made them nice at martial arts.
Yeah.
They just so happened to be nice at martial arts, so when they fought him, they knew how to do that shit and got fucked up. That shit's not funny, yo. That's fucked up though, Rick. I like you less, but I like you more.
The thing is, he's a good grandfather though.
He's terrible.
Nah, what he did to Morty was good. Because
why? Because you want to deal with Netflix. You told me you wanted to deal with Netflix.
I think it's good because he realized maybe his story wasn't even a good one. So I don't want to put that out to the world. You know what I'm saying?
Why put those kind of bullshit in the world?
Yeah, that's what he's like. Damn, my story's trash. Fuck it. I don't want to put it up.
I feel bad. But that's not the case though.
But that wasn't
because he just didn't want him to be successful and not be with him to do missions. You feel me?
Yeah. Because like if you're basing it off of, honestly, if you're basing it off of that story and you're pitching that shit to Netflix, to that, especially in the world of Rick and Morty, nigga, that's a fire ass story, my nigga. So it's like
work for this episode.
So it's like yo. He just wants to crush Morty's dreams so he could be like, listen, this is all the fuck you doing for the rest of your life. Like,
nah, it was not.
You don't think so?
He wanted to crush it so he can go on more adventures.
Yeah, that's it.
The thing is, he didn't actually want to crush it. He just
he did.
Crush it.
You're crazy. You're crazy, bro.
He wanted to crush it, but Morty has to come to that conclusion.
Yeah, because of his mom though.
Yeah, but Morty came to that.
Because Beth was like, "Yo, if he wants to not do it, it has to be his decision."
No,
so that's only because the mom
Morty,
said that.
At the end of the day, Morty still decided that.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like
true.
He still could have got the deal.
True.
He just convinced himself that his story was trash, and you know what? I'm not gonna pursue.
But he convinced himself his story was trash based off of what Rick did to convince him that his story was trash.
Made him story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So his story was trash.
But was it because he fucked with his
was it trash?
Because of the concept of it. You know what I'm saying? But like for a show, it was like maybe it wouldn't have worked.
It probably wouldn't have. If Rick made it out to be like being a heist. Doing a heist was such a great thing, then the story wouldn't have been trash.
But
Rick was making
purpose.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So the story really trash because Rick was doing that shit on purpose. He was saying, listen, doing a heist is trash. This shit's trash. He was egging this shit on.
Jerry spitting that shit out there. Trash. Spit is going in the air. I'm dodging that motherfucker. Shit.
Yeah, like it's just like if you go into something like that and you look up to your grandfather and he's sitting there telling you this is trash, this is why. You could have said there's a way that you could have flipped that and been like this is fire and this is why. You know what I'm saying?
But I don't think it's his words that convinced him that it was trash. I think him living through it and realizing this storyline is actually pretty stupid, and that's why we thought it was funny because it was mad dumb. You know what I'm saying? No, I created what argument. That's some shit that would happen in the shows. Like, yo, you only think that because at the end of the day, I plotted this thing in your brain, whatever. You know what I'm saying? We see a lot of shows that work like that. A lot of cartoons, a lot of superhero shit. You know what I'm saying? So.
But nigga, I'll be honest with you, my nigga. Rick and Morty, real shit. I really gotta pay attention to understand what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yo, 1 second you blink, you might lose a piece of the story that's actually fundamental to understand on the timeline. My nigga Will scratched his nose, looked up, he was like, what the fuck is going on, my nigga?
Like, I don't know. This was like, I don't know. This episode was so genius, and to add that with the humor, to make fun of, like, other things, and then just have, like, the most unlikely shit to happen, when it was like, whatchamacallit, he put a simulation in the sky. Like, how do you think of shit like this?
Yo, shout out to that fucking Muppet puppet thing, whatever the fuck that shit was. I don't even know what the hell was it.
Ventriloquism?
Yeah. I didn't even try to know.
Another big shout out to this episode because you guys brought back the homie Mr. Poopy Butthole.
And he bodied it.
He bodied it. Literally bodied this episode, bro. They had been teasing Mr. Poopy Butthole at the end of season 2 and at the end of season 3. They didn't put him in season 3. So I just want to know if you guys are still going to do the Kanye episode because I know Kanye is like a different Kanye now.
It's 75 episodes. It's gonna be there. It's gonna be sprinkled in there.
If it's not, whatever.
I'll be alright.
Cool. Yeah, I still.
I'm still excited. I'm still excited for the rest of the season because it looks like it's just getting better and better and better. But if it's your first time here, definitely won't be your last. Make sure you kill, murder, and smash that subscribe button. I am the man, the myth, the maniac, Wilkins_RT. Go where Rick and Morty goes, because it's a Rick and Morty show. Yeah, I forgot to say in the beginning. So I sang with attitude that time, you know. A little bit of gang show on the type of the sauce.
Straight out of
you know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for rocking with us. Check out the cartoon playlist, Rick and Morty playlist, comic playlist, to get all y'all fixins on all y'all favorite shows. Gang, gang.
You said Vixens?
Fixins.
Oh,
Vixen.
I'm looking for some Vixens.
You give me my Vixen.
Yo, Patricrt, man, another lit-ass episode. If you got lost, make sure that you run it back. Run it back. Your girl, man, she run it back. She run it laps. You already know it.
Whoa, it's your boy Anime King. Make sure you follow me at World_RT.
Yeah, bro.
Wow, there's so many layers to this episode. Like, I'm so, like, my mind exploded at the end. I needed an explanation. That's the first time I needed an explanation of what the hell just
He usually
happened.
explains for me.
Yeah,
I'm a smart nigga.
Yeah. Both them niggas.
Not me.
Yo, man, thank you guys for watching. That settles it at the round table. It's the man, the myth, the legend, Wilkins_RT.
Patricrt, man. And if you rock with this video, man, make sure you check that out right there, man.
This way, Tuesday, Wednesday.
What they need to do, bro?
They need to kill, murder, and smash that subscribe button. Gang.
Here.